99% of men will chase you if you do this. He will put you on a pedestal. Everybody wants to feel desirable. If you're tired of chasing in your relationships, or if you simply want to experience the pleasure of being chased by a man, there are several things you can do to make it happen. This is not about playing games or manipulating. It's about understanding psychology and the deep-rooted instincts that govern human behavior. This video contains 4 psychologically sound techniques that can trigger a man's desire to pursue. What's the goal? To help you become the irresistible catch that he can't get enough of, the one he excitedly pursues and courts because he really wants and needs you in his life. But before we get started, keep in mind that there are not quick fixes, but rather effective methods that, when used correctly, may have a beneficial impact on your romantic life. So without further ado, let us embark on a journey of exploration and understanding together. Number 1. Stop chasing him. This is vital. When you sense that the person you're interested in is slipping away, the most usual reaction is to try to cling on or pull him closer. This reaction is automatic, yet it's the worst thing you can do. Pursuing a man is unnatural for him, and it typically backfires. Men are geared both evolutionarily and socially to chase women during the courtship phase. This habit is instilled in them through societal conditioning. Consider this: men are taught to show interest, ask women to dance, invite them on dates, and so on. So when a woman pursues a man, it feels unnatural to him, and he is frequently unsure how to respond. This is because he does not expect to be pursued. Furthermore, in evolutionary terms, the pursuit is a primitive response. Men are hunters. They are the ones who seek and compete for a woman's attention and affection. This instinct has been deeply imprinted in their thoughts as an evolutionary response to thousands of years of survival competition. When a man has to strive for your attention, he values you more. Conversely, if you try to pursue him, he unconsciously feels that other men don't want or desire you, so why should he? As a result, your perceived value drops. This is crucial. He is a man and he must chase you, so from now on, you have to stop chasing him. Let me clarify. I recommend that you stick with the 80-20 guideline or even the 85-15 rule. This indicates that you should let him initiate contact or communication 80% of the time. Stop messaging him first, checking on him first, calling him first, and don't be the one who makes plans. Instead, let him do it. He should be reaching out to you at least 80% of the time. I know it's tough to resist reaching out because you want to stay connected and communicate. However, it is critical to be patient and allow him to initiate at least 80% of the time. Number 2. Believe you are the prize. This may seem philosophical, but it's vital. You have to believe at your core that you are a woman who deserves unconditional love from a wonderful man. In her story, How to Become the Prize in a Relationship, Jacqueline Attalip describes a prize as someone with options. They have an innate feeling of self-worth and think that their standards will be met. This means you must love yourself and recognize that you deserve to be loved by a wonderful man. This may be easier said than done. If you have to fake it till you make it, that's okay. What's vital is that your dating and relationship behaviors demonstrate that you understand your value and what you deserve. Another fact, men are hardwired to regard you as the prize they must work for. They're willing to show their desire for you through their acts. As a result, when you start acting the part, you attract the right man. Essentially, thinking that you are the reward involves practicing self-love. However, practicing self-love in the context of a new intimate connection does not always come easily. When we have strong romantic feelings for someone, we frequently do things that we believe will win their love, and we might ignore red flags, forgive inappropriate behavior, and even get infatuated. The chemically generated love fog frequently overrides our capacity to analyze things clearly and objectively. Most dating mistakes occur at this stage, causing men to lose interest, leave, or use you for their own benefit. Remember that a man will treat you in the way that you allow him to. So how do you respond when your boundaries are tested? Do you give him plenty of chances or make excuses because you're frightened you'll lose him? If you believe you are the prize, you value your self-respect over your emotions, you stick to your standards, and you enforce your own boundaries. Believing that you are the prize also means that you're not always evaluating how much he likes or desires you. Instead, you're more concerned with how he measures up, how compatible he is, and whether he is worthy of you. The bottom line is that practicing self-love, believing you're deserving, and acting in ways that reflect this conviction has an impact on all your relationships and cause you to radiate positive energy. This boosts your attractiveness and makes you irresistible to him. Number 3. Be easy to please but hard to get. When you first start dating a man, be easygoing and accommodating rather than high maintenance, hard, or too demanding. But at the same time, don't appear too available. Your independence and mystery are appealing. Do not constantly make yourself available to him until he is truly committed and serious about a future with you. Constantly answering yes when he invites you out, especially when he calls last minute or on short notice, might convey to him the idea that you don't have other commitments that take priority. This sparks his competitive instincts. Understand that these suggestions sound primitive, but they're based on human biology and truly work. Men are drawn to women who give a challenge. Giving a man all access and attention, especially early on before he's earned his place, can be harmful to your relationship. That's because men, in particular, are quickly bored. When you're always available, he unconsciously believes that you don't have a significant life before him and that nothing is more important to you than him. That's unattractive. So don't change your schedule to be more available to him. Remember, he's someone you just met and hasn't earned that place in your life. You should not abandon your family, friends, or activities simply because a new person expresses interest in you. Chances are they're the things that drew him to you in the first place. Lead your own life independently and don't grow too invested in him right away. Number 4. Don't act exclusively until it's official. If a man tells you that he isn't seeking a relationship or anything serious, you should trust him the first time he says it before investing more of yourself in your emotions. This relates back to the second tip. If you honestly feel you're the prize and that a relationship is what you seek, you should never consider getting involved with a man who does not desire a relationship, no matter how handsome, successful, popular, or desirable he may be. While it may be tempting to adjust your desires and needs to meet his, you should not do so if you want to be in a long-term relationship. Women, for example, frequently start dating a man who has said clearly that he's not looking for something serious, even though they want a relationship. They feel that if they play it cool and go along with his desires, that they will eventually be able to persuade him to align his interests with theirs. However, this seldom works since it conveys a message that he does not need to work hard to be with you. It also means that you do not have any other options in line to take his place. So avoid falling into the situationship trap. In the short term, you may believe that this is effective, but in the long run, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Isn't it easier to start a possible relationship with someone who is looking for the same thing, rather than getting into something he considers casual while you work behind the scenes to change his mind? Don't waste time trying to change him when you might be with someone who wants the same thing and is worthy of your time and energy. Well, there you have it. Hope it helped, and thank you for watching.